sir. Are you a hard-working man who has to come home to this?
I really need to talk to you about something. I don't know how you're going to take this, but I have talked to you.
Cheat?
No, I have talked to you about this numerous of times, and I feel like you're not listening to me. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You hear me, but you not taking the time out to really understand what I'm saying. You don't take me out. You don't spend no quality time with me. I feel like I'm just a body and you just there. Like we just there. And I feel like it's more to a relationship. It's not even I feel like. I know it's more to a relationship than just, I don't know what this is. Because I don't feel like we in a relationship. I feel like you my roommate.
Because we not going out having dinner at five-star restaurants and shit.
No, because even when you come home, you don't acknowledge me. You always tired or something like that.
Yeah, that come with working 14 hours.
But what they have to do with
physical labor.
Okay, but what they have to do with you acknowledging me?
Well, it take energy and it take rest in order to be able to contribute that to you. I'm one man.
But you always working. I mean, you always resting. So when
to
is
go
the
to
time?
Work.
Okay, so when is the time gonna be put? You can't even sit down and watch a movie with me.
I mean, it's a reason and an explanation for all this.
It wasn't like this before. So what you did just to get me in?
See, that's crazy.
What's crazy about it? I'm just now I'm really just being open with you and telling you.
Maybe because since getting with you, you start wanting more and more things that requires me to go to work and be more and more tired. See, you don't believe in the long haul. See, that's the bullshit. Y'all want this microwave shit. And y'all, instead of you actually crafting the art of food and putting recipes and putting it in the ovens and allowing itself to go through a process. This shit is the same way. I'm not finna sit up here, man, and you tell me what you want. You want to visit, you want to take trips overseas, you want a wedding, you want a new car, you want this, you want that. And then you expect me to still have the same drive as I did as if it was just me? No, I'm actually working, man, not only to provide my habits, but to provide yours as well.
He just explained why the dynamics of the relationship has changed, because she apparently is clueless. She is asking for more. She wants to go on trips. She wants fancier car. She wants a fairy tale fancy wedding. No doubt she wants many other things. Of course, he is expected to pay for everything. She failed to realize that all them wants require more money than what he had when they initially met, and therefore he has to go work more hours, which means less time with her, since the man is not a bumbleclot robot.
To give you what you think you deserve or what you want.
But when you get in a relationship, you become selfless.
You gotta be. What the fuck
selfless.
You think I'm being?
Exactly who is being selfish and thinking only of themselves. My lady, looking at the mirror, look into the mirror.
Selfless. I don't have to work.
You don't take me out.
I don't require my life before you didn't require all this hustling. It didn't. My life
didn't require all what it do before you. That's why I said when you get in a relationship, you become selfish. So it's stuff that you do that I didn't have to do before getting with you, and same on vice versa. So you sit up
so why you complaining about me working?
I'm not complaining about you working.
To bring this shit to fruition.
I'm not complaining about you working. What I'm asking you is, can you spend more quality time with me?
Man, listen. Quality time, what you think that is?
You don't do nothing but come in there and go to
day.
Sleep. I fix you something to eat, feed you, you take a bath, you go to sleep.
I'm tired from working. It ain't no pleasing you.
That's
if I'm at the motherfucking house, it will be a problem. Now that I'm from the house, it's still a problem.
That's
because
true.
I'm trying to go, the more I'm from the house, is me putting in time and work to compensate these trips and all these other things you want. And if I was at the house and I wasn't, and what your dreams and admirations and shit wasn't matching my hustle, you would really have an issue. Because I'm always at the house
You
waiting
trying
to
to
watch
make it
TV.
seem as though I'm having an issue
You
with you
do.
working.
She doesn't understand how his working is interfering into what she wants him to provide.
You trying to make it seem like
Why else would I be tired?
Stanley, I'm talking about you sitting up there spending quality time with me. We can do in the house.
I work 6 days a week.
You constantly talking about you working. See, you not listening
That's
to
a
what I'm
big
saying.
component of why I'm tired.
Okay, so what I just supposed to do? Just
You supposed to be patient, sacrifice, chill, relax. You got a life outside of me? Go hang out with your friends.
who
Go
said
hang.
I want to do that all the time?
But
My lions, I've seen this exact scenario played out in my own life as well as other men that I know of. The problem with some women is that they see other women in their circles or more than likely in social media who claim their men are taking them on trips overseas, buying them fancy cars, fancy bags, fancy shoes, etc., etc., etc. And your woman now wants what they have. When she comes to you asking for these things, her brain doesn't tell her that you now have to work 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times as hard for longer hours, which will take you away from her for much longer periods. She still expects you to spend the same amount of time with her as you were spending with her before. The damn foolishness!
but if you sit up here and you want me to do two things that is impossible for me to do, be at home to spend time with you while simultaneously make money, which gonna require me to be from home in order to give you everything you ask me for. That's why I'm telling you, it's a life outside of me. Go hang with your friends and shit to the time being, bruh. Like, I can't sit up here and be at the house and expect money and all these things to just fall. That ain't how this shit work. And you know this not how it work. If it's just in the street for you to go off and be with somebody else, do
I
that.
don't want to be with
But I'm
nobody
trying to
else.
make it
That's
seem
why
like I'm not
I do
doing
not
it.
want to be with nobody else. That's why I'm constantly saying something to you.
Well, man,
Even if we do in-house dating, even if it's just, babe, let's watch a movie together tonight.
What's wrong with sitting at the, what's wrong with being bored?
Watching a movie together that you already watched the TV. What is you saying?
After working 6 days a week, I want to watch what I want to watch.
Are you kidding me? He works 6 days a week, 14 hours a day. If this man has to drive a long distance to work, I'm going to estimate that he has less than 8 hours per 24 hours to get some sleep. This brother is killing himself to make sure his woman get what she wants, the materialistic thing she wants. This man is crazy, sacrificing himself. Yet she can't see that and do some sacrificing on her part. All she will do is make his life a living hell with all the complaining she will be doing because she doesn't have the material things that her friends have, or rather people in social media have.
I want to watch what I want to watch. Why you can't find liking in things that I want to watch? They're going to soothe.
I've been doing this the whole time.
See, you do this right here. This your problem.
How?
You do all this.
How do that go with me expressing myself and how I feel about our relationship, how I feel about you?
Because
how does
you
that
talking
go?
And you don't know what's real and you don't know what's going on.
I do know what's real.
So,
but
okay,
I know
so
my
you just don't give
real
a fuck
too.
about me then. It's all about you.
Yes, it is.
Because
Man,
after
this is
telling you what's going on and what's real, you still celebrate talking about you. And for some reason, the reason why I'm tired is because of you. Because you want all this extravagant bullshit.
Okay, well then X out all that then. What? I don't don't want none of that. I just want time with you. Then
See, you women say one thing, and then you do something totally
you trying
different.
to make it. You trying to put it solely on me. I don't want all of that. Then.
Well, before you came in my life, it was simple. My life was very simplistic. I didn't care to do all that extra shit.
My life was simple too. Everybody's life be simple before they bring a person in their life.
Before you coming around talking all this, man, going overseas, traveling, and doing all this
and you saying you want to do it too. I'm not the only one.
Because you speaking about doing it.
Okay.
I can go down to New Orleans and eat some gumbo. I'm good.
Okay.
If it's only 24 hours in a day.
This is crazy. I see now we do not have the same vision or the same. We done grew apart.
My lions, pay attention. This right here is a perfect example of a woman's logic. They didn't grow apart, and she doesn't want to hear what he has to say. So therefore, she makes up a reason that does not make sense. But in that moment, it makes perfect sense to her. Lord of mercy.
Just go find you somebody, man, that can please you. Cause I ain't here for it. You ain't finna run me.
And that's the thing. I'm not even trying to find nobody else. I want it from you.
Well, I'm telling you to.
All right.
You cannot please a woman who does not exercise logic. If she cannot see what's in front of her, she will put obstacles in her own way and yours, my brethren. You have to just send her home, my lion. Send her home. Hold on there. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of woman who would say something like this.
My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. Yeah. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now.
Now, Tia Mori, I bet your husband isn't looking at it the way you just looked at it. He was hoping to die with you as his wife. But you looked on your phone, see what them folks are doing in social media, and you wanted the same thing too. No one cares about the well-being of the man. We have to tend to ourselves, while everyone goes over to the woman to see how she is doing.
Reese, you deal with a lot of grief. Like I think about, Brother Paul Walker, and I think about John Singleton, your mother.
Divorce.
Both
of my sisters died.
Your sisters. People don't look at divorce as grief, but you did. You lose things, You probably lost a lot of friends when you went through your mental health breakdown. Are you really, have you really taken the time to deal with all of that grief? Or do you just try to stay busy to avoid it?
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. That's it.
Get some tissue for me, brother.
No, I don't need no tissue. Black men cry.
That's right.
Fucking tissue. Every 24 hours I get, I'm doing the best I can. Beautiful Pain, 1992. There is no square footage I could ever live in. There is no rims, no jewelry, and no car. There is no net worth. There is no press release. There is no co-star. There is no collaboration in the world that could ever replace my mama. That could ever fill the void of what it's like to wake up and get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life. And it goes away.
You're making me cry.
Get Tyrese some tissue.
I don't need no tissue.
Man, you're U.S., man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love you.
You've been holding
Do
this in
you
the whole
understand
interview,
how
though.
much power it is in letting it go?
Yeah, because you've been holding it the whole interview. I've been watching you.
You asked me the question.
I did, but I'm getting you some
You should have
tissue.
never asked the question
I love you,
if you didn't want to see
I love you, brother. I love you.
how hard it's been to get through.
I love you, black man.
Okay, do you not cry?
Absolutely.
You might not bring it to the radio,
Absolutely.
but this is what being grown
Thank
is.
you, brother.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup gonna mess up.
Hear me.
My concealer
Hear
is
me.
sitting today.
See?
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. No, my lions. We are taught as men to keep our emotions inside, but it comes at a cost. Men are unaliving themselves, and we are falling into depression in a world that tells us that our feelings don't matter. Crying does not make you weak, my lions. Crying is a natural human emotion that men have. When Tia Murray decided to leave her husband, who checked up on him to ask him how he's holding up and what does he need? My lions, who checked up on you when you went through a similar situation with your woman or any other incident in your life? Men are suffering in silence. It's okay to cry and have feelings, my lions. Express your emotions. Release the pain you have inside. And afterwards, get on your feet and let that emotions you just release be the catalyst that drives you to do something about it. Don't become paralyzed by the pain you're feeling inside. See it? Now, let's make a change, my lions. Starting with you and your sons. Nothing wrong if man cry. See it?
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
That men, their whole life was taught how to treat a woman and not what to expect from a woman. But women were taught their whole life what to expect from a man, but not how to treat a man.
Hold tight. Me gone again.